From our founding in 1881, Drake University has been grounded in two fundamental values. The first is a recognition that education is the essential path to opportunity, and thus all have a right to be educated. This was embraced at our founding by the fact that Drake University welcomed all students, regardless of gender, race, creed, or nationality. Indeed, when we were founded in 1881, just 4 short years later, our first international student arrived from China. Today, we find ourselves with the most diverse student body in our history. We just launched the John D. Bright College to expand access to a Drake education, and we have a faculty, staff, leadership, board who are deeply committed to reaching all learners. The second fundamental value that Drake was founded upon was best expressed by Pastor D.R. Lucas when Old Main was dedicated in 1883. At that time, Pastor Lucas said, "Words cannot dedicate this building. It must be dedicated by the deeds of those who are to go forth from its intellectual shrine. May the seeds of wisdom here sown blossom in glorious deeds that shall silently ripen for eternity." That statement recognizes that a Drake education is a privilege, and with that privilege comes responsibility to use what one learns here to make a difference in the lives of others. Today, that sentiment is best captured by our inspiration statement. Together, we transform lives and strengthen communities. We see this played out every single day. We see this community and those who are a part of it making a positive difference in the lives of others and in communities every single day. Our faculty do this through their teaching, their research, and their service. Our staff do this in the essential contribution that they make to the formation of our students and the work that they do to keep this institution operating. Our students do it while they're with us through their service, but more importantly, they do it as they leave Drake University prepared to be these change makers, these difference makers, the things the people the world needs most, leaders who are compassionate, who are caring, who are diligent. Now, these are weighty matters, as they should be, and we embrace them every single day here at Drake University, but along the way, we also have an awful lot of fun. We have a lot of fun cheering on our Bulldogs to victory in their quest for championships, and we've done this for decades. Think back to Johnny Bright in the late 40s and early 50s, to our 1969 Final Four men's basketball team, to Zach Johnson carrying the Drake banner through decades on the PGA Tour, to today's Drake Bulldogs student athletes and the many other athletes who come to compete on our campus. We take great joy in their performance, in their exertion. We also have an awful lot of fun with our many wonderful traditions. Kissing Rock, Sweetheart Sing, Hubbling when snow falls, the beautiful Bulldog contest, never forget that, and what is the best student tradition on any campus in this country, Painted Street. Your Drake University is bolder, more imaginative, more nimble than it has ever been in its history, because that is what we are called to do today. We are called to that by our students, by our community, by our country, by the world, to be everything we can possibly be in service to others. Our campaign is grounded in this principle. Our campaign is grounded in our inspiration statement of together we transform lives and strengthen communities. Join us.
Where in the world are we? Stuck in a place where opportunity is not accessible to all? Where people are told what to know rather than taught how to think? In a world where we let divisiveness erode our progress? Is this our future? If not, who and what are we waiting for? We are the ones built for change. We are Bulldogs, dynamic, connected, and capable. There is more strength in our numbers than we ever imagined. Our ambitions are transformative and audacious. We are the ones who will harness our courage and commitment to be a beacon of knowledge, experience, and impact. The ones inspiring community and collaboration for individual and collective progress. This is the time and place to turn a moment into movements for our hometown, our state, our nation, our world. We are the ones redefining what a university does by reimagining what a university should be. and it's going to take all of us together. We are the ones we've been waiting for.
Hello, fellow Bulldogs and Drake community members. My name is Morgan Coleman, and I am a senior from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, studying international relations, Spanish, and Arabic, and I am proudly serving as a student body president this year. During my time at Drake, I have truly had so many professional and personal development opportunities. Over the past 3 years, I've really been able to put my passion for community engagement to work. Last summer, I served as the AmeriCorps leader for the Summer Ladders program at a local nonprofit here in Des Moines called the Wilkie House, where I was able to be an instructor for middle school students, creating lesson plans and teaching them about social studies and culture. During my sophomore year, I also had the opportunity to study abroad in Meknes, Morocco, where I also completed a service learning component, painting murals with kids at a local organization committed to underserved communities. I was also the organizer for the Painted Black Project, a movement created in the aftermath of racially motivated incidents on our campus during my first year here. Using the most symbolic encapsulation of Drake's identity, Drake's painted street, students came together to break that long-standing tradition and commit themselves to the work of anti-racism. That is something that I am truly proud of and proud to be a part of. The painted black circle that continues to stand at the end of Painted Street stands as a reminder of the incidents that occurred during the fall of 2018 and a reminder that our work isn't done. During that time and even until the present day, faculty and staff continue to make those conversations a part of their classroom spaces. In my current role as student body president, I'm committed to the continuation of that work and continuing to make Drake a better place for our current students and for future Bulldogs to come. I have always strived to leave spaces better than I inherited them, and I believe that my fellow Drake students are committed to doing that same thing. Our students deserve a university that is constantly progressing and being molded into a more empowering, welcoming, and transformative space. Like the student leaders who came before me, I'm passing on the torch to the future generation. I have the utmost trust and faith in their leadership and vision, and with the Drake mission as their guide, greatness is destined to follow. I am incredibly excited to witness and be present for Drake's newest campaign, to be brave and bold, two characteristics that represent everything that Drake is and aspires to be. Thank you to the entire Bulldog community who has given their time, resources, and expertise to help create an even stronger way forward for our students. Alone, I am a leader, but together, we are a movement. As students, we are the ones who decide what Drake will be. We are the ones who will create the campus, communities, and world that we wish to see. We are the blueprint. We are the ones.
Hello, Bulldogs. My name is Kylie Kaler, and I am the president of the Student Alumni Association. I am a junior studying public relations, nonprofit business management, and organizational leadership from Lincoln, Nebraska. And as president of the Student Alumni Association, or SAA for short, I have been able to connect with exceptional student leaders, alumni, serve the Drake community, and celebrate Drake traditions. One of my favorite memories was setting up for Hubbling this past year. A Drake alumna walked past with her 2 kids and her husband. It was this beautifully nostalgic moment as they grabbed Hubbling trays and sled down the Quad Hills. It is through these connections to traditions, alumni connections, and philanthropy that I have been able to grow as a more well-rounded leader. And as a connector of students on campus, I have grown in vision, empathy, and relentlessness. And these skills of being a Drake changemaker will only continue to grow after I graduate. So my hope is to continue in the footsteps of those who have motivated me through their generosity and friendship to Drake. Thank you to all of you who have inspired me to be the best Bulldog that I can be through supporting the students today as alumni forever.
What's so great about a stick? Well, for some, it's a favorite toy, a trusty companion, a prized possession to carry wherever you go. A stick can become a tool, or a bridge, or the building blocks of a home, or something you've never even imagined. A stick is a code from one Bulldog to another, signaling, I'm behind you, I'm with you, but your time is now. A stick. This stick is a symbol of togetherness, of our collective efforts, of our trust in one another to do our part and unite around a common cause. Now, as we pass this baton on to those who will lead us, we are the ones who will always carry Drake in our hearts. The ones, the brave and bold, racing toward Drake's next great era.
I'm Peggy Fisher, and I'm honored to be serving as chair of the Drake University Board of Trustees. And I'm especially excited to be serving at this time as we launch The Ones, Drake's campaign for the brave and bold. I was also privileged to serve during the last campaign, Distinctly Drake, as co-chairs with Jim Hubble and Larry Zimpelman. Now is the perfect time to launch this campaign. Higher education is facing so many challenges today, and Drake is certainly not immune. Our goal is audacious, to raise $225 million. And I'm thrilled to report that we're off to a remarkable start. The Ones campaign has already surpassed $100 million. I've been a Drake Relays fan for more than 50 years, so I'm thrilled to be standing here in the Blue Oval. Today, I'm holding a baton. For this campaign, the baton is a reminder that the future of Drake is in our hands. We're the ones to carry it forward for future generations of Bulldogs. Today, I'm proud to hand this baton to the co-chairs of the Ones campaign, Susie Glazier-Burt and Mark Ernst. We've served together on the Drake Board of Trustees for several years, and I've seen firsthand Susie and Mark's commitment and dedication to Drake University. This is the right moment for Drake with the right leadership. I'm honored to pass this baton to Susie and Mark. You're the ones who are going to lead Drake into our next great era.
When I was asked to co-chair Capital Campaign for Drake University, I knew that I wanted to fill my mom's shoes. My grandfather was on the Board of Trustees of Drake University. My father was the past president of the Board of Trustees, and my mother raised $300 million for the university. This campaign is centered around big ideas, and it's most exciting for me because there is so much that is going on campus that it brings pure joy and excitement to me, that I want to see it grow. I want to see it get bigger and better. And I think that what this campaign is going to do is to only bring us to the top. And most of all, to provide the best education that any kid could ever receive.
The campaign theme, The Ones, really has resonated with me. Drake is at this pivot point. Higher education is changing, and Drake is a really great school. It is this moment where Drake can step forward and not just be a great university, but to take its place among the elite institutions in this country. And I think we have a bold opportunity and a bold vision for what can be at Drake. And it's really up to us to help enable that bold vision to become reality. The Ones campaign is all about investing in ways that can make the future of Drake even brighter than the past that it's had. I am particularly proud to be one of the co-chairs of this campaign because of the importance that I know this campaign has on the future of Drake University. If Drake is to become the university that we all know it can be, it is up to us. It's up to us as the ones who are going to make that change happen.
I'm Renee Kramer, Deputy Provost for Academic Affairs at Drake University, and one of the co-champions of the Center for Public Democracy.
And I'm Alejandro Hernandez, Dean of the College of Business and Public Administration. Renee and I represent all of us who together will unleash the full power of Drake University at a time when our leadership is needed most.
Alejandro and I were among the more than 360 faculty, staff, and students who presented innovative ideas at the very beginning of this process. We were challenged to dream big, and we did.
Our process centered on 3 priorities. We looked for ideas that were transformational in nature. We made sure the concepts spoke to Drake's many strengths, and our approach intended to appeal to our enlightened donor community.
We are confident that the priorities articulated through this process represent the collective vision of the university moving forward. And we were honored to see how excited our colleagues were as they engaged in this process with us.
Thanks for letting us share our passion and commitment. Now it's time to turn that passion and commitment into action and progress. We welcome you to join us on this journey.
Our campaign is called The Ones, Drake's Campaign for the Brave and Bold, because it is a powerful declaration of inspiration, empowerment, and ambition. We will, consistent with our mission and inspiration statements, pursue political, environmental, social, and economic progress. And our achievements will show exactly what can be accomplished when all are inspired to come together to realize their potential. We have identified 7 key pillars where your support will enable your university to be more impactful than it has ever been in its history. We will, together, make this wonderful place transform. We will, together, make this wonderful place more than we ever imagined it could be. Make it exactly what a university can and should be in this day and age. These are the 7 ideas that will take us there. The ones leading with purpose, every Bulldog a change maker. This institution has, from its inception, educated the people the world needs most. We now want to take that to an entirely new level, to prepare our students to go out into the world and make that great difference, to indeed transform lives and strengthen communities through their caring, compassionate, dedicated leadership. The ones revitalizing democracy, the Center for Public Democracy at Drake University. We will leverage the strength of our academic programs, the knowledge and leadership of our faculty, the enthusiasm of our students, our assets like the Robert D. and Billy Ray Center, the Harkin Institute, and VoteSmart, our external partnerships, our place as the place for politics, to make a difference in our political life, to be a place that helps us reclaim the project of forming that more perfect union. The ones educating for a digital world, the Drake Digital Proficiency Platform. Our lives are defined now by the digitization of everything. We must prepare our students to go forth and be those change makers in this new environment. And we will be the institution of choice for integrating the liberal arts with analytics and technology. We have a long history of doing this, and we're building on that foundation to do it in an even more powerful, positive way. The ones enhancing the student experience, a new university center at Drake University. We will design and construct a beautiful new space that will bring joy and inspiration into our lives every single day, that will expose us to the arts in a way that you will not find on any other campus in this country, that will invite each one of us and our institution to be our best selves. Strengthening the Heartland, the J. N. Darling Institute at Drake University. We will be a place that helps revitalize and sustain rural America, helps it achieve greater economic progress, educational attainment, environmental sustainability. We will leverage the resources that we have in collaboration with rural communities to accomplish the things that they say are most important. We are right here in America's heartland. We can make a difference. The ones creating access for opportunity, University for All. We recognize that education is a fundamental human right, that education is that essential path to opportunity, and we embrace that. And we embrace the challenge of it. And we are going to educate learners across that full spectrum of learning. What we do as educators, what we deliver to our students is incredibly powerful. We're going to make it available to all learners in all ways. The ones transforming every day pursuit of excellence. The power of our colleges and schools and our athletic program to educate and form our students into graduates who are ready to go out and make that positive impact on the world is unparalleled. And they act with support from the Drake Fund. The Drake Fund helps make everything they do and everything else this wonderful university accomplishes possible. You can join us and help us be better prepared to support our students in accomplishing their goals.
Hi, my name is Alexis Davis. I graduated from Drake University in 2013 with a degree in public relations. And then in 2017, I received my master's degree in communications leadership, both from the School of Journalism and Mass Communication. I currently serve as the inaugural president of the Black Alumni Association here at Drake University. The Black Alumni Association started in 2020. And our goal is to really engage our Black alumni, get them re-engaged and recharged for Drake efforts, initiatives, get involved in student activities. And our biggest proponent right now is working on mentorship opportunities. So we want to engage our alumni on a mentorship level and give our current students opportunities to have access to alumni network that they probably wouldn't have had access to before. If you're coming from an urban background or a rural background, there's somebody at Drake University who has a similar or has had a similar experience to you. And so with that alumni network and the alumni activity, there's always someone from the university, alumni, staff, faculty that will be there for you.
Good evening. I'm Tom Florian, Chair of the Central Iowa Regional Alumni Board. Thank you all so much for joining us for this special announcement for Drake University. We have alumni and friends joining us from across the country, even the globe, for tonight's announcement, and we could not be more excited that you are here with us. Drake has a special place in each one of our hearts. We wear blue, we're all Bulldogs, we are connected. From generations, whether you graduated 5 months ago, 5 years ago, or 50 years ago, the Bulldog experience connects each one of us. And now it's our time to continue to serve Drake, give back, and support students, both current and future, as we embark on this campaign. And as we continue our mission to provide the very best educational experience for Drake students, current and future, you can play a part. I encourage you to seek out your alumni chapter in your city of residence, whether that's in Chicago, Houston, Los Angeles, Phoenix, or maybe there's not one in your current place of residence, but you'd like to start one. I encourage you to reach out to the Alumni House to see how you can give back and engage with your alma mater. There are other ways that you can serve Drake. Perhaps there's a neighbor, a friend, family members who have students in high school that are considering Drake for their education. Send them a note, encourage them to become a Bulldog. Share it with your networks on social media. Share Drake. Authentically Drake, be Drake, wear blue. And together we can continue to establish Drake as one of the best higher education institutions. And then finally, I encourage you to give back. Give of your time and give of your treasure. This is an important time in higher education. The landscape continues to change, but we can make a difference. If we all come together as Drake University alumni, the sky is the limit. So I encourage you to contribute to the Drake Fund, contribute to this campaign, because we are the ones that we've been waiting for.
We are the ones that teach the next generation.
We are the ones shaping the future of business.
We are the ones who administer hope.
We are the ones that challenge status quo.
We are the ones who create scholarships.
We are the ones who open doors for promising students of all ages.
We are the ones who support students from Sioux City and Shanghai.
We're the ones who can crash the Final Four.
We are the ones who can bring this nation together.
I give for the ones who wouldn't have an opportunity otherwise.
I give to support the ones who will change the world.
We are the creators.
We are the groundbreakers.
We are the explorers.
We are the ceiling breakers.
We are the innovators.
We are the brave and the bold. We are the ones.
As a retired United States Air Force officer who took an oath to defend our Constitution, grounded in my belief in and respect for our democracy, as a person who grew up in and was formed by rural America, as an individual who greatly appreciates the power of beautifully designed and constructed space to bring inspiration and joy into our lives, as an educator who feels an intense obligation to our students to prepare them to be the people the world needs most, as a man who owes almost everything to the educational possibilities that were made available to me through the love and support of others, as the father of 2 Drake graduates who are prepared to go forth into this new digital world by our outstanding faculty and staff, as the president of Drake University who values our colleges and schools, our athletic programs, and the power that they bring to educate and form our students, and understands the importance of the Drake Fund. I'm with you today saying this is a new era for Drake University. We're at a pivotal moment in our history, and we are the ones, the brave and the bold, who are called to lead. and I can't wait to see what we do next.